right, 99.9 Punk World Radio FM. You guys already know what time it is, and right here, right now, this Thursday night, we are joined by St. Louis, Missouri's own. We got Rum Luck right here, live in the building. Guys, how are you doing out there in St. Louis tonight?
Hey,
very good, very good. Thank you.
How you doing?
Oh man, doing best I can possibly be down here in Canada. Just for finally getting into the warm weather, man. So I'm super excited to have that spring weather, and I cannot wait for summer, man, because I'm absolutely done with Mother Nature's bullshit.
You had better fucking believe it,
buddy. Yeah, man, I don't know what it's like out there in Missouri, man, but one day here it can be sunny and, you know, warm as hell. The next day it can be snowing and blowing, and you're like, how is this possible? But that's Canada for you.
We can do that all in one day here.
I was gonna say, minus the snow lately, but yeah, I mean it's cold and hot.
3 seasons in one day.
But I know you guys are very busy individuals, so of course I'm going to jump right in this interview, but I got to take you back to the beginning of Rum Luck, and I was wondering, how did you guys actually first meet and come together as one to form this band? Because I know you guys have been doing your thing for quite some time now.
Yeah, so at the very beginning, actually, me and him kind of started Rum Luck with a couple other guys like 7 or 8 years ago, and we were more of like, we did a lot of covers and like pop punk stuff. And Jeff and Bob, I was in a band with them in high school, and we kind of did our own thing. We joined together because that band broke up, and we got back together. Me and Dee joined together, and then we got together with these guys, which formed the new version of Rum Luck. Is how we came together now.
About what, a year ago?
Yeah, like
almost a year ago today.
Probably, yeah, about a year ago.
Months.
We got together, started practicing, and started jamming a little bit.
Yeah, what was about that?
And also as well, the old version of Rum Luck as well, for the individuals that don't know this, I actually scoured the internet, and deep on your guys' Instagram, I found this legendary photo, man. I got to bring this up on the screen.
Oh shit!
Hey, there's our first show.
Throwback.
That was like 2013 or something.
Yeah.
Love it.
That was.
And speaking of that photo, I just jumping into that, I was wondering, from what you guys can remember, can you tell us a bit more about your guys' very first show? And of course, what was it like just being up there as a band for the very first time, way back in 2013, 11 years ago?
What do you think?
Oh, man.
Nervous, just ready to play, like just ready to start it again. Like, we've all been in bands throughout,
right?
You know, in and out throughout the years, and yeah, it was just cool starting a band again.
And I gotta say as well, you guys have been absolutely super busy when it comes to shows, man. Like, I've been seeing you guys post show after show after show. I do know you guys got a show coming up in the next couple days. I do know you guys are going to be doing I believe I saw a weed festival out there as well, and then another big festival in the summer. Like, you guys are just stacking up those shows like crazy, man. But no one else deserves it more than Rum Luck.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Wow. Yeah, we put this. Well, the EP's coming out tomorrow, so we're putting that out. We figure we better play as much as possible, get all these songs down. We got a good amount of songs right now. We already got some more songs. We're ready to go back in the studio probably later this year, but we just want to play them as much as possible and get the music out to as many people as possible.
Really appreciate that.
And also as well, guys, I actually saw on your guys' Spotify that you guys are currently signed to Dabstown Records. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about that deal, and of course, how did you guys ultimately get discovered by Dabstown?
So really, Dabstown Record is something we just made up through DistroKid. we actually need a record label. So anybody out there,
holla!
Hey, we're looking.
Holla!
I will say there is a lot of amazing Canadian independent labels, man. I'm telling you, shoot your music to them. I can't obviously say yes for them, but I will definitely suggest that they definitely swing towards signing Rum Luck, man. A lot of great Canadian labels out here, man. Definitely shoot your music. You never know. You could end up with a nice fat contract in the mail.
Hey,
appreciate it.
Anything. Come on, hit us up.
Anytime.
Hit us up.
But also as well, guys, March 15th of 2024, so just days ago, you actually released your most recent single titled Elm Street. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us the story behind this song, and of course, what actually made you guys decide to pay homage to one of the best on-screen killers ever, Freddy Krueger?
So D is the one that wrote this song. Probably, when did you write this?
I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. Just up in the middle of the night around Halloween season, and it was probably 3 o'clock or something like that. Couldn't sleep and turned on some good old TBS. And there it was, Elm Street. And I was like, man, this is such a great movie. And for whatever reason, I started jotting down little bits of it here and there, and then brought it to Kenny and the old Rum Luck. And
that was one of our first songs in the first iteration of the band, was that. And we got together with these guys and we just took it to the next level.
That was one of our first originals, wasn't it?
Yeah. No. It was right here with the old guys, but when these guys came in, man, it fucking took it to where it needed to be, and kind of solidified all that.
And is this a trend you guys are going to keep doing? Is actually horror themed songs, or is Freddy Krueger the only one that's actually going to make it into the Rum Luck lineup?
I've got a few more horror-based tracks ready to go. Maybe something to do with Crystal Lake. I don't know if you're familiar.
Oh, good old Jason Voorhees.
Oh,
that's him.
A few. Maybe Don't Build Your House Over Indian
Burial grounds.
What?
It's never good.
No, don't ever do that. But yeah,
I'm gonna say Pet Cemetery, but I think I'm wrong on that one. I believe that's Don't Bury Your Child in an Indian Burial Ground. But
it was Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
We got
yes.
You're right there.
But I'm more than willing to. I love all those 80s horror films, man.
Yeah, 80s, 70s horror.
I'm such a fan. Scared the shit out of me when I was young. Love them.
Hey man, all I gotta say is Child's Play, one of the best movies ever. But I swear to God, I didn't touch my fucking GI Joes for years, man. I was scared those fuckers would come to life.
I had a My Buddy doll.
That's what's
Chucky.
up. That's
and
it.
after I saw Child's Play, I used to eat the shit out of that thing, throw it out my window. I did not want it near me.
Kids,
so sister? I know. Yeah,
none of it.
Horrifying.
Man, I would put that in the fireplace and make sure it melts to nothing. That's all I gotta say.
100%. Yeah. 100%. After seeing something like that.
But also as well, like you actually briefly mentioned, tomorrow you guys are dropping your brand new EP that's actually going to be titled Land of the Fools. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this up-and-coming record. And of course, will there actually be any hard copies available to be purchased tomorrow, or even though it's like 3 hours away from actually being live all over the internet, can we actually pre-order ourselves pre-order ourselves a copy?
So we do have copies. We're not really shipping any out right now. You get them at our shows, but we did make some CDs. I wish we could make some records or something like that, but right now it's vinyl. It's not really in the budget right now, but yeah, hopefully, one of these days.
You can purchase them all digitally on like Amazon Music, iTunes.
Yeah, we got it on Bandcamp too if you want to get it through there. Yeah.
And I don't blame you guys as well for like not shipping them out as well. I mean, because that can get that can be turned into a pretty hairy situation, man. Shipping stuff all over the world and then if that doesn't make it to the individual, then you have to fix the situation. It's less bullcrap, man. Just come to a show if you want it, get it there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
I agree.
But all
At least that way, if they lose their CD, it's their fault. They're the one that lost it.
And then you guys could play all of our other songs, so everybody could hear it.
Well, I already got the Freddy Krueger track actually in the radio station's rotation, and so far individuals have been loving it. So
what I'm talking
Awesome.
about.
Nice.
I saw that in Ghost Town. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
hey, man, if you guys keep making it, we here at Punk World Radio FM are definitely going to keep spinning it, man. And just while we're still on the topic of this amazing record that's coming out, I also saw on Instagram that some of this album was also recorded at Encapsulated Studios. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about just for being able to record at that particular studio, and of course, what is one of your most fondest memories you guys shared together as a band, just putting together this phenomenal EP?
Oh, you guys got a specific memory you think of?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Or I'll say, getting to do some group vocals.
That was
definitely
mine.
my favorite.
Some gang vocals.
Yeah, gang vocals.
Yeah.
I mean, us behind the drum kits, we don't really get to use our vocalizers too often, so that was fun.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. The group vocals that we got to go ahead and do in studio. Shout out to Gabe Ussery, by the way. Guy's an absolute wizard behind the dials.
Yeah.
He accommodated us and just took care of us and made it very fun and very easy to put
It was a
that
great
together.
experience.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
to all be together and putting our hearts on our sleeves.
It was
and,
also our first time, pretty much all of us recording in an actual studio, so we learned a lot and figured out a bunch about like how to record, and a lot of stuff we added in later that we didn't even originally have because we would listen to what he sent us back and be like, oh, this sounds really cool. What if we add that there? And we just add it layer upon layer, and that's what it came out to. It was, awesome experience in the studio.
Can't say enough about
And
it.
Encapsulated is great. They
Very
do
good.
all
Awesome.
St. Louis bands, like all, they punk rock, hardcore. He's the best for that. For sure.
And just on the topic of Encapsulated, man, I absolutely love their logo as well. You know, the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic Park influenced logo is so badass, man.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good.
agreed. It's super cool.
Yeah,
Super cool.
And the guy,
Right at home.
and Gabe, who recorded us, he's in like 4 different bands, and just
just
he
shout out
kills it.
Disappeared. The
Yeah,
Disappeared is
Good
fantastic.
man. Great man.
And also as well, this Saturday night. So this weekend, I just gotta say first and foremost, this weekend is super busy for you guys. You got an album dropping tomorrow. The very next day after that, this Saturday night, you'll be performing at the Heavy Anchor out there in St. Louis, Missouri, alongside Stay Sane, Blight Future, and many others. I was wondering if you can tell us a bit more about what your fans can expect from this up-and-coming performance. And of course, where can we actually snag ourselves some last-minute tickets if they are indeed still available?
I mean, pretty much you could get the tickets at the door. That's where you want to go. I mean, we got Stay Sane is a really good punk rock band. Karen Apocalypse.
Yeah, Karen.
Blight Future, just really good local bands.
local bands.
Oh, really cool,
Really
show.
good scene. Really good scene.
Such a good name, Karen.
The big show we got coming up is the Ningwid Fest. That is in July, and that's got a lot of ska punk bands that are coming to St. Louis.
First annual.
Yeah, first annual, and it's a 2-day festival, and you can get those
Get your
off
tickets in.
Ticketmaster. And we are playing on Friday night, but there's awesome bands on Friday and Saturday night. So, like you said, we're staying busy. We got shows coming up all the way. They're scheduled all the way up to August right now. So, staying
And I
busy.
believe as well, I read this is actually your very first Ningwood festival as well, if I'm not mistaken. This is the first time you guys taking the Ningwood stage.
Yeah.
100%.
First one he's putting on too. So he wants to do it annually. He's going to see how this one does, which it seems like it's doing really well right now, selling well. So
Duck Room.
yeah, Blueberry Hill, Duck Room, but it seems like it's going good, and let's keep it going.
Excited.
Yeah, super stoked about it. We're playing with some cool bands.
But I have to ask, what is next for Rum Luck? Like, is there anything we happen to miss during this broadcast? Anything else you guys do still want to touch on, talk about, or promote? We still got you here live on the radio station airwaves tonight.
What do you want to promote? Definitely check out our EP tomorrow on all the streaming services, obviously. Let's see. We want to do maybe some tours coming up. We're playing in Tulsa, Oklahoma with Public Serpents. We got a couple shows that aren't announced yet that are super cool, that just keep an eye out. Check out all our social media. Definitely.
Shush.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And yeah, just check out our social media for whatever we got going on. And yeah, that's what's up.
Started to branch out of the area a little bit more.
Yeah, starting to finally get out because, like I said, we just started early to mid last year, so we're trying to do as much as we can.
And for the individuals here in Canada that actually might just be discovering Rum Luck here tonight, how do we go about following you guys across all social media platforms? Like, what are your guys' social media handles?
So just go to Rumluck Rocks on Instagram and Facebook, and you can find everything there. And we got a link for Linktree, which sends you to everything else. And yeah, that's it.
Hit that YouTube, Spotify.
Yeah, YouTube,
find
Rumluck
our music,
Rocks.
all
Yeah, look
major
us up on
things.
Spotify,
Stream.
Rumluck.
Apple Music, all that stuff.
And I gotta say, first and foremost, guys, thank you so much for giving not only myself, but the radio station Airways a bit of your time, man. It was such an honor speaking with you guys, speaking with St. Louis, Missouri's finest. Hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon, but for now, definitely have yourselves a phenomenal night. And of course, congratulations on your brand new EP that's dropping in literally 3 hours at midnight, man. Congratulations on that. I know it's going to be an absolute banger.
Hey,
Awesome. Thank
there
you.
you go.
Pleasure's on this side of it, man. I
That's
really
it.
appreciate it.
Hey, make
Appreciate
sure
you,
y'all
man.
listen to it. You'll love it.
Hey,
You like
man.
90s punk rock. Just listen to it. You'll love it.
I definitely agree, and the singles you dropped so far are absolutely phenomenal as well. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you hear the singles and you like the singles, you know you're gonna like the album. So, don't even think about it. Just midnight, head over to Spotify and stream it. Even if you go to bed, leave it just going nonstop. Rack up that money.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah.
Like
My
leave
gosh.
it on repeat.
My God.
Hit repeat all and throw your phone in the corner and go to sleep. Just listen to it first, and then hit that repeat button.
I like that.
That's
idea.
right. That's right.
100%.
Listen to him.
But I'm going to say, first and foremost, guys, again, thank you so much. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And again, we definitely shall talk soon, guys. But for now, have yourselves a phenomenal night. And of course, a great show as well this Saturday night, man. Have yourselves a great night.
Right on, my
Appreciate
brother.
it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
much for
Thanks for
having us
having us.
on.
Thanks.